Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Outdoor Guy 365 bringing you another great video. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about one of these, jugs or thermoses or water bottles or take-to-go cups, whatever, whatever you want to call them. But what I have today here is, well, you could hear it. It's definitely pretty cool. So today we have the Yeti. Yes, this is the big Yeti Rambler. So it is quite large, and it is, double insulated, so it doesn't sweat or anything like that. It has quite the volume. You can see I have some, evaporative drops in there from water when I was drinking. But anyways, this is the Yeti Rambler. This is the 36-ounce one. I'm sitting here at my computer and I'm going, hey, this is a pretty cool item. So, what about the Yeti? Well, it's designed in Austin, Texas, but the problem with the thing is these now are made in China. They used to be made in USA when they first came out, but as things go, everything ends up in China. But this is a pretty cool color, at least I think so. This is one of the Yetis that, I picked up from my local hardware store because they were actually clearancing them out. So, it's the Rambler clay bottle, the Rambler bottle in the clay color. So you can see here, it is the 36 ounce. So that was the regular price that they had, and that's what I paid for it. And yeah, it's not too terrible. So yeah, regular price $39.99, and I got it for $19.99, and I had a return. So I got a really good deal on it. So yeah, not too terrible, huh? But yeah, I did shop my local Ace Hardware store, not too far from me. So if you live nearby, you can always go check them out. Yes, this was back in August, but I hadn't had time because of school and other things to really do a video. So I figured I'd bring that to you today. So do I like the Yeti? Yes, the Yeti is great. The Yeti, it holds, as you see, 36 ounces of hot or cold beverage, and it stays hot for a long time. I've, haven't used this a ton because, well, you can really, they're not letting us go camping and things like that due to COVID-19. I haven't really been out much with it, but it's a great product to take along if you're going out somewhere for a hike or where have you. Yeah, it's I believe it's aluminum. It's 100% aluminum. This part is, and then I believe it's either aluminum or stainless here on the bottom. I believe it's stainless steel. Anyways, the cap that goes on top of it, it's got a decent handle. I mean, I have big hands, and I can still, even with giant hands, still get, my hand through this. It's got a lot of threads on it, so it stays closed. It has O-ring, a nice big O-ring at the bottom. Yeah, it's a little dusty because it's been sitting and I haven't used it, but it's also got, those little cuts there in the O-ring, I believe, for pressure relief, just in case you have something hot. And then I believe there's, yes, this is another O-ring here at the bottom, at the top of the cap. So this is the bottom, this is the top, and this is, what the cap looks like. Functionality wise, so is this a good functioning, product? Yeah, very much so. Like I said, holds 36 ounces of cold or hot beverage, and it keeps it hot or cold for quite an extended period of time. Hot beverages, I left hot tea with the tea bags inside of it when I was making some tea inside of this, and I left it in a cold environment, and it lasted, I want to say, if I kept it closed, sealed up, it kept it hot for at least 8 hours. Now, I can run a test and show you if you'd like to see how these perform. And, I have another, tall boy thermos made by a different company where in the middle of January, I left it out in my car for 4 hours. Temperatures was probably in the low to mid 20s here in northern Illinois, and I still came back out to it, and it was almost too hot to still drink. So and then I came home, set it inside at room temperature, about 68 degrees, and it didn't really cool down, and it was still warm in the morning. So even after 10-12 hours, even maybe even longer than that, maybe 18 hours, it was still warm. So that gives you an idea how good some of these cups may be. Now that wasn't with the Yeti, that was with a company called Zak, Z-A-K, that you can get at Target. They're $10. They're in the sporting goods and camping section at Target. It's a small little aisle, in Target. So anyways, yeah, I thought this color was kind of cool. Plus, that when I saw that the hardware store was clearancing them out, I said, oh, this isn't a bad deal at all. So I figured I'd pick one up. So is there anything I don't like about this? Yeah, it doesn't fit the cup holders in the car. So I have to either put it on the seat next to me or on the floor on the passenger side. It rolls if you don't have it secured. And it can slosh and slide around all over the place. Other than that, it's good. I want to get a few more Yeti products because I really like them. And I'm also in the market for a cooler. I do have some, Igloo, Coleman, and other like Rubbermaid like coolers and stuff, but they just don't work as good as the roto molded coolers that they have nowadays. So anyways, this is getting kind of long, but would I recommend somebody buy it if they find it at a price that I found it for like $20? Absolutely, hands down. Would I pay $40 for this? Probably not. I mean it's an insulated thermos. Like, you can probably find a knockoff of it either on like Amazon or someplace like that. Amazon, Walmart. The Ozark Trail ones at Walmart are basically the same thing as the Yeti, just if people are curious. So anyways, yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that on this thermos, I'd be happy to answer them for you. I do buy, like I said, I do buy my own stuff, so I'm not sponsored by anybody. I buy things, I use them, I review them, and that's how I operate. So yeah, like I said, if you got any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section for the video. Otherwise, yeah, it's kind of noisy, but that's also maybe one thing that I don't like, that it's all metal, because scratches up kind of easily, especially with this type of coating. It can come off or transfers paint fairly easily. But anyways, yeah, if you have any questions, like I said, leave them down below. This has been Outdoor Guy 365 with another great video for you guys. All right, talk to you later, YouTube. Bye-bye.